Hello, this is just a quick how-to on meditation. I've been practicing now for probably about 7 years, and it's called insight meditation, and prior to that serenity meditation for about 20 years. So let's just get straight into it. First off, get comfortable. Find a quiet place and get comfortable. If you like sitting cross-legged on the floor, on a cushion, that's fine. I prefer sitting in an armchair or maybe even just lying down. If you are too comfortable and fall asleep, then obviously you're tired, that's fine. As you meditate, you will find your mind wandering all over the place, that's fine. That's just the way it is. Okay, so I'm seated in a nice comfy chair. I've got on a sort of loose garments. And the first thing I do is to put myself, if you like, in a meditative frame of mind, is to perform acts of what's called loving kindness. So of all the people you know, you just wander through and say something like, I wish loving kindness to, think of the person and their name and move on to the next one. And that seems to sort of quiet the mind down. And when it's, say, people you know, it could be work colleagues, family, friends, even people you don't like particularly, and it's just to put some sort of goodwill out in the world. Once you've done that, just look for a point of concentration, and this is what it's all about, is the concentration and awareness of this moment in time, which is where you're trying to get to. So the point of concentration that's recommended by a lot of schools of thought is concentrate on the breathing, which sounds a bit strange, but it's a breathing, we have to do it, it's free, it's a voluntary action, we control it, so let's just pay attention to it. And by paying attention to it, I mean by breathing in and breathing out. Okay, that's only just two things, but if you think about it, you breathe in through the nose, so the mouth closed, body relaxed, and you can tell if your body's relaxed, where is your tongue? Is your tongue at the roof of your mouth or at the bottom of your mouth? If you're bottom of the mouth, then you're probably relaxed. So breathing in, and I'm just breathing in now through the nose, and then feel the cold air on the nostrils, and just concentrate on the cold air on the nostrils, with eyes gently closed. It's not necessary to have the eyes closed, but it does help avoid distractions. So just breathing in, normally, naturally, no deep breaths, no sighing, just breathing in. And then just hold for a few seconds, and then, well, milliseconds if you like, and then breathe out again through the nose. And this time, you'll notice it's the air you're breathing out is warmer as it comes from the lungs, and you may feel it on your nostrils again, you may feel it on your top lip, but just pay attention to that breathing in and breathing out, breathing in and breathing out. And as you do this, concentration on the breathing in and breathing out, you tend to find that your mind will wander. Because of who we are, we pay attention to everything going on around us. I suppose it's a survival technique, we need to be aware. But what you're trying to do is just concentrate on one thing, and that's the breathing. So if you find your mind wandering off, which it will, that's just human nature, just gently remind yourself and bring yourself back to the breathing again. So it's breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out. Mind starts to wander. My mind's wandering, bring it back to the breathing, breathing in, breathing out. So don't get annoyed about your mind wandering, it's totally natural. And as your mind wanders, it may be, oh, hang on, just remember something I need to get for the shopping, or hear an airplane going past in the background, or whatever it might be, just back to the breathing, breathing in, breathing out, breathing in, breathing out. And one other thing you can do is what's called a body scan. if you find the breathing getting a wee bit too repetitive, then go just mentally look at your body. Start with, say, the forehead, and you say to yourself, I can feel my forehead. Is the sensation pleasant, unpleasant, or neutral? And at the moment I'm thinking about my forehead because I'm doing this video. I'm a little bit tense, so there's a wee bit of unpleasant tension there, but it's not too bad. And then the top of the head, pleasant, unpleasant, neutral. That's pleasant. Go to the back of the head and the neck. The neck's resting against my collar, that's quite warm, that's quite pleasant. And then to the back. And so continue through the various parts of the body, round, down the back of the legs, the calves, the feet, the shins, the knees, thighs, coming back up through the stomach. When you get to the stomach, I sometimes stop there and have that for a point of focus for the breathing again. So instead of the breath in and out of the nose, it's the breath in and out to the stomach. So the stomach, I expand the stomach and the breath comes in, I relax the stomach and the breath goes out. So again, that's another point of focus that you can use instead of breathing through the nose. And then once you've completed that, you come back to the breathing again. You're just breathing in and breathing out. And breathing in and breathing out. And if you're finding it really difficult to settle, one trick I've learned or read about is start counting to 10. Concentrate on counting to 10. On each breath, add 1. So you go breathing in, 1, and out. Breathing in, 2, and out. And go up 1, 2, 3, all the way up to 10. And then breathing in, breathing out, back to 1 again. And then go from 1 to 9 and back to 1. And then 1 to 8 and back to 1. And 1 to 7 and back to 1. And I assure you it's extremely difficult to stay focused on the counting. And again, you're sort of saying, oh, hang on, I'm wandering off again. Concentrate, and you can either start again or continue from where you think you left off before you lost concentration. But it's a very good way of sort of training the mind to focus. Don't expect instant results, but over time you will find yourself easier getting into the sort of meditation frame of mind. How long to do it for? That's up to each individual. Because when I was doing the Serenity meditation, it's about a 20-minute exercise. 20 minutes seems to be my sort of sweet spot. I did go to a lecture by a Sri Lankan monk, and he suggested do it every 2 minutes on the hour, wherever you are, no longer than 2 minutes. Just sit down, relax, breathing in, breathing out for a couple of minutes, then just carry on with your day. So the length of time doesn't make it better or worse. It's probably whether you can actually focus for that amount of time. It shouldn't be stressful, it shouldn't be a strain, it should be relaxing. Don't expect your life to change overnight because you're doing this, it doesn't. Just over time you'll find that you become more aware, less involved in reacting to things, and more focused. Anyway, good luck with it. Cheers.